Hello everyone, my name is Nathan, and these are a few of my personal opinions. Welcome back everyone to another week of Nate's Escapades, where I take you through my travels, I take you through my journeys as a video producer working on board cruise ships. This week we're going to another port in Alaska. This week we're heading to the capital of Alaska, Juneau. Now, Juneau is the capital of Alaska. It's most likely the largest city that you're going to visit whenever you head to Alaska. This is excluding any ports at the end or the beginning of your journey whenever you get on board your ship. Juneau, Alaska is a very interesting port in that it is nearly impossible to navigate to. What I mean by that is that it's surrounded by ice fields on land, and then it's also right next to the ocean. And then there's also mountains surrounding it as well. In order to get to Juneau, you have to go there by either plane, boat, or being born there. When it comes to Juneau's population, it's just above 32,000. Juneau, Alaska primarily gets its money from one of three things. You either work for the government, you're either working in tourism, or you're working in the fishing industry. All of these industries contribute to Juneau's economy, but a large part of it is the tourism. Speaking of tourism, you are here to find out which shore excursions are going to be the best for you whenever you go to Juneau. Visiting Juneau, there's usually one of two tour excursions you're most likely to do: whale watching and Mendenhall Glacier. The whale watching is not too surprising. When it comes to Juneau, Juneau is one of the top whale watching capitals in the world. Humpback whales, which is the primary species of whale you're going to see when you're going on these tour excursions, are doing a migration pattern. Whenever they are traveling to Alaska, they are usually there to feed. And these whales are usually doing this during the summertime. So summertime is feeding time until it is time to get away from the cold and head down south into Hawaii. Humpback whales, like I said, are the primary species of whale you're going to see when you do these whale watch excursions. They're usually not doing anything too exciting, however, you can be surprised. When it comes to these whale watching excursions, you're more than likely to see sea lions, bald eagles, and maybe even some harbor seals. According to a lot of the tour guides that I met while I was doing these tour excursions as a video producer, there was a 1 in 4 chance of seeing a killer whale or an orca. Juneau is the whale watching capital in Alaska. You're going to see tons of tour excursion opportunities for whale watching in Juneau, and you're going to have to filter through a lot of them. You need to find out which opportunity is going to be best suited for you. As for me, as a video producer, the tour excursion I always went on was the Discover Alaska's Whale Tour. The reason why I like this tour excursion so much was specifically because of the design of the vessel. The windows are completely see-through glass, so in the event that you're in heavy rain, the glass is very easy to shoot through. And also a nice perk is that the windows come up inside the vessel so that you can actually prop your camera out and get an even nicer shot. And the whales can get very close to your vessel. Whale watching is definitely a fantastic experience to do in Juneau, Alaska. That leads to the second option, the Mendenhall Glacier. Mendenhall Glacier is about 12 miles away from the downtown area. or 19 kilometers for you heathens out there. The reason why Mendenhall Glacier is popular is because of its accessibility. It is right along the water, and it is possible to drive a car to the park, then to get out of your car, go on a trail walk, and you can walk along a path in order to get to the glacier. The path and the walk is very easy to get to, and it's very easy to see. They have either a short route so that you can go to a photo point, or to get really nice and close up to the nearby waterfall that you're able to see next to Mendenhall Glacier. At these glaciers, there are massive opportunities to see all sorts of different animals. At the park where the Mendenhall Glacier is located, you have the chance to see porcupines, moose, or even black bear, depending on the time of year you visit. The views that you get are absolutely breathtaking, and it's kind of hard to describe unless you go there yourself. So as I said, your top two choices are usually going to be whale watching and Mendenhall Glacier. But what else is there to do in Juneau besides these two things? You do have a few different options. There are dog sledding opportunities, there is the chance to go gold panning, and there are some other small excursions here and there within Juneau, Alaska. However, when it comes to the top two choices to go in Alaska, your choices are most likely going to be whale watching or checking out Mendenhall Glacier and squeezing some food in between. But then again, these are only my opinions. That brings this video to a close. That is it for talking about Juneau, Alaska. Next week we're going to be continuing Alaska, and we're going to see another port within Alaska, wrapping up our top 3 ports that we're more than likely to see on an Alaskan cruise. There is so much stuff to discover while you are in Alaska, and these are only just some of the briefest of highlights. Be sure to always check out the description bar below for links of other documentaries that I've done in relevance to this port, and also I tried to give some of the tour excursions some highlights as well, so be sure to check out those links in the description box below. That is it for me, everyone. As always, thank you so much for joining me on these adventures, on these talks, and thank you for watching these videos, and welcome aboard if you are watching these adventures for the first time. Once again, everyone, as usual, the difference between an ordeal and adventure is your attitude. And until next time, peace out. Signing out.